Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the IceHQ Ice Rink in Reservoir, Melbourne, Australia, on Warranjoy Royal Run Traditional Land for the IceHQ Tier 2 Women's League. Round 3, Game 2. It's the Inferno in the white against the Snipers in the blue, and this will be a torrid tussle between these two teams. Last time the two teams met, it was a 2-1 win to the Snipers. Jess Meggs, the lone goal scorer for the Inferno, with Maria Stella and Chrissy Dundas from a beautiful assist by Lily Bowles scoring for the Snipers. Prior to that, it was a 0-all tie, the goalies being the winner on the first occasion. For the Snipers, Brooks Gaines been great, as has Debbie Bowles, but she's not here tonight, and Dundas twins. I understand Chrissy is not here tonight either. Jodie is the only Dundas girl to fly the flag, but they have done particularly well, those ones. And the real star so far in the net for the Snipers has been Eleanor Watson, who has been simply superb with a .952 average from 84 shots. She's been busy. Their last game was a close 2-0 loss to the Dogs, who are on a roll. Georgia Sobol is an outstanding defensive player for the Snipers, but they need to get shots on the net to get the scoreboard moving. For the Inferno, Jess Meggs has been the only one so far to nudge the scoreboard at all. It's been a hard start for the Inferno this season. Sam Hockey in the net with .921 from 76. He's kept them in contention. They're stinging from a 3-0 loss last round to the Dogs, and they're yet to win a game. Tonight's their big chance, though. McPherson's made lots of chances, but not finished them off, as has Namovic. If they can fire tonight and get some shots in the net, well, they may just change the result and bag themselves the win that they would so desperately like to have. It's a pressure game, ice hockey, and both teams know full well that to win it, they need to make sure their opponents make mistakes by the use of relentless pressure. Force the error, make the mistake, score the goal. It's how you win this game. Let's see how they go. We're about to get underway with the Inferno in the white and the Snipers in the blue. The puck about to be dropped. And we are underway in the first, and the puck played back nicely by the Inferno. Trying to play it up through the middle of the neutral zone was Hudson, manages to get it across the zone, but the Snipers clear it out through a number of bodies there. Jackwitz's jersey floating around, but not Jackwitz in it. It's an interesting one for the Inferno, as Nismovic now with a chance for the Inferno. Comes up the middle, she winds, carries the puck into the corner. She's been pressed wide and pushed nicely wide there by Stella. Sorry, Georgia Sobol, who's an outstanding defensive player for the Snipers. Snipers this time to clear the puck out of the zone, but only as far as Kev Vanderkleet, who drives it back in. But not able to clear the puck out there was Calm East. Just runs the puck harmlessly across the neutral zone. Picking it up now in attack for the Inferno was Jamesis. She's just driven hard into the corner, and the puck goes missing for the Inferno. The Snipers now putting it across the front of the net. Unable to clear the puck there. Sobol, sorry, a few numbers there, but sort that one out. That was Bleakley, not quite able to get the puck stick on the puck. Just after a fresh cut, the ice is particularly slippery, which often causes a little bit of adaptation through the early phases of the game. A little cheeky backhander there for the Inferno, picked up in front of the net by one of them. I'll work out who it was in a sec. I think that may have been Claudia Nozovic, who tried to get a backhander in, but it wouldn't go. Might see that on the replay as we see our first stoppage of the game. The Snipers now with the defensive face-off, and you can see they've stacked their players in front of the net, trying to get a rapid movement on there. And it was driving up the ice. None other than Skeen, and she picks up the puck now, and she's got Jennings in front of her. Tries to get around. She's got Dundas in the inside as well, but Skeen being forced wide by Jennings, but gets past her. But Jennings with a nice poke check. Skeen goes back into the corner to try and drag the puck out, being pressed by McPherson. It comes across. Sobol now with a chance to put it in, but she's pressed by Rank. Rank forces the puck out. Sobol going back now to clean it up. Goes back into the defensive zone for the Inferno, plays it up the ice, gets it across, and it goes back to Skeen now, who's got a little bit of room, but McPherson with a cheeky little piece of poke work takes the puck off her, and the puck just thrown in deep by Skeen to buy herself a bit of time for a change. Coming across now, almost able to make the connection there was Jodie Dundas, and the puck rolls down the other end to Snipers to Colton there. Sam Hockey, sorry, Eleanor Watson, who just plays the puck up the ice, and now breaking it out is Sobol, gets the puck up to Jodie Dundas, who's got room in front of her. She's got Jennings coming across. She's been pressed by Savick. Runs into Jennings. She's got no help in the slot. The Snipers making a change. Savick now with the puck for the Inferno. Clears the zone nicely, but only as far as Dalcin. Dalcin gets the puck up to the non-Jackwitz there. In Bull, I think that was. She Plays the puck again. Bull now with a chance. Gets a little bit of a shot away on the net, but goes harmlessly wide. Couldn't quite get enough to stick on it to make it an effective shot. And now the puck down into the half boards, running around the back of the net. And it's Jennings for the Inferno, being pressed by Jodie Dundas. Can't get the puck cleanly out of the corner. She's looking to play it up, but Savic putting pressure on the Snipers' defence. And now the Snipers get a shot in through Come East. But she can't get the puck where she wanted it, and that's a foot race between Savic and Dalcin. Dalcin gets there first and plays the puck back up the ice. Bit of an unfortunate timing on the change there for the Inferno, but they got away with it almost, except now putting the puck in was Shelley Jensen, who got the puck in deep but couldn't quite get enough on it. And Claire Vandercleet now playing it up the ice, but she gets picked off by Skeen. Just trying to do a little bit too much with the puck there, Vanderbeek. Skeen got onto it and took it off her nicely. And just dumping it in now, Claudia Cummings again for the Snipers. But playing the puck out now is Natasha Hudson, but she's surrounded by a wall of blue. Skeen following it up, gets the puck, but lost it in her feet. Can't get it out of the zone. Dalcin now trying to get a backhand on it, play it up the ice. Fine Skeen with room, but the puck goes down too far, and it's Claire Vandercleet who has all the time and space in the world. And Skeen comes in to put some pressure on her, forces the error, and now Jensen not quite able to get onto it. And it was Longhouse now going in behind the net, tries to place the puck across the front of the ice, but no Snipers there able to take advantage of it. Just keeping the puck in there nicely, Sobol. And it's being run around the back of the net now by the Inferno, and that's Jess Meigs with her first real touch. She's pressured by Jensen, but all she can do is put the puck around the back of the net. But gets to Skeen. Skeen trying to find the connection in Longhouse. Can't quite get there. The Inferno now looking to clear the puck out. Sobol keeps it in the zone for the Snipers. Still there is two Snipers battling each other for the puck, not quite communicating as well as they should, but it's Vandercleet who goes behind the net to sort it out. She's got Jensen putting pressure on it, just sneaks it past her. And now it's Hudson moving up the ice looking for the pass. Goes across to Nismovic, who just feathers on a little bit, finds Hudson in the end, but only got it as far as Sobol, who dumped it nicely out of the zone. Sorry, not Sobol. That was one of the other Inferno defensive players now is just taking it quickly around the back of the net for the Inferno. Was Hudson again, who's been quite active so far this period. And now trying to clear it out of the zone is Come East. She finds Jennings. Jennings now skates around, trying to get past everyone. Manages to get past most, but she's driven in the corner. She's got skating into the slot. Nismovic, who is totally unmarked in the slot. The Snipers need to do something about that. But fortunately for them, they clear the puck out of the zone. And it will be racing down the middle. Jodie Dundas looking for a connection. Puck comes across the front. Dundas couldn't quite get the stick on there from the pass across ice by Come East. And now the puck goes across for Bull, who puts it across the front of the net, and it is just swiped away by Sam Oggy. And clearing the puck out of the zone nicely. Good piece of fast play there by Elizabeth Demesis. And it's gone deep in the corner. Snipers back in defence and force, but pressed tightly now. The puck almost managing to get a shot away there, the Inferno, but just a couple too many Snipers' bodies, and that will go all the way down the other end of the ice. And it's been touched, so the referee's they are going to call an icing. So the puck will be dragged all the way back to the Snipers' defensive face-off. If you're not familiar with the rule, if you play the puck inside your own half of the rink and it crosses the goal line at the other end without anyone touching it, other bits and pieces as well, but that's the gist of the rule, then it's called icing and you are brought back for a defensive zone face-off. From the sting in the tail, you're not allowed to get change. The attacking team can, you're not allowed to change. And winning the face-off there, the Inferno looking to play it back. Losing a footing there as Skeen gets a bit of pressure on the puck. Sobol looking for an opportunity, finds just a little bit of a chip off. She's got Jennings, sorry not Jennings, she's got Shelley Jensen waiting for the pass. Shelley makes a pass up to Skeen. Skeen's got a bit of room. She tries to get a shot through foot, but Vandercleet managed to get enough in the way to prevent it being anything effective. And it's McPherson now being pressed by Skeen behind the net, trying to clear the puck up the ice. Skeen with some great forechecking pressure. McPherson still pinned down in her zone. He's got two other Inferno there, but she can't clear the puck out, and Skeen steals it. Now she's looking to get a bit of a sneaky backhander across, but doesn't quite get the connection. And it comes out to Dalcin with the puck stuck down in the feet, Rink pushing her, but not enough to stop the puck going in, and it's Vandervliet who plays the puck up the ice, but again to Skeen. Skeen waiting for Jensen to get onside, giving McPherson the chance to steal the puck. McPherson looks up ice, sees no options. Looks back and finds Kia Vandercleet, who looks up ice now for a passing lane. Elects to carry it herself, gets stolen. It's an interesting decision there, Kia. But all the same. Longhouse now trying to put the puck across the net and desperately digging away at it. Skeen couldn't get the puck in, but now with the chance, Jensen's got the puck at her feet. Gets a little sneaky backhand, but there's sticks in the way. That was Natasha Hudson, teammates last night, tonight opponents. And Skeen now going to pick up the puck, gets around Rink. The Rink does enough work just to keep some pressure on. Skeen now putting herself back into the play, but it comes up to Rink. Rink looking across ice for a passing lane, finds it nicely. But, unfortunately, the pass not able to be held on as much as they would have liked to, the Inferno, and it's Jennings now coming up the ice, but everyone steals the puck and back it goes. And dumping the puck up the ice. Vandercleet once more as Jodie Dundas now tries to find someone up the ice, but empty for the Snipers and just dumping the puck in the end. The Inferno defence comes out to Rink, who pumps it in deep, but Sobol safely back for the Inferno and for the Snipers. She plays it out. She's looking up ice for options, sees nothing. She's going to go herself. She takes a shot through traffic. The shot through traffic, gets through everything, gets through the goalie, and ends up in the net. And Georgia Sobol with the first goal of the game to the Snipers. Beautiful piece of play. She didn't have many options or support, but she took a shot. She was screened there just a little bit, Sam Hockey in the net. Now, not much she could do about that. I think Jennings might have just provided a little bit of a screen, and that gave Sobol the opportunity to get the shot in. And with 6 minutes to go in the first, it is the Snipers. One shot and one goal. You only need one to work, and that's what they have done. The Snipers are up now. The Inferno will want to get that one back. They've had 3 shots. The Snipers just the one, but that one tickled the twine quite nicely. Sam Hockey did not see where that one was coming from. Sobol with another chance, but this time she just shoves it forward, gets it past Jensen's feet. Jensen with another opportunity. Gets the puck bobbling around, and she gets the puck through the middle of the top zone. But, Jennings gets onto it, and they clear the puck out through Jamesis again, who's been very active and effective. She's got good speed. Savic now skating across, looking for the passing option. Puck comes up the ice as far as Flagus. She's pressed tightly there by Sobola, who has been outstanding, and it's Dalcin who plays the puck out. Looping around Jamesis. She's trying to find an option, gets around one. She's driven into the corner. She's got Blakely putting pressure on her. Blakely gets a stick on the puck and takes the puck away. Now playing up the ice, the Snipers finding Jennings, who's lost the puck in her feet. And it's Jamesis who steals it back to Jennings. Jennings and Jensen, it's an easy one to get confused with. Puck bobbling out, no offside there. As it is Jamesis again playing the puck through. And she's got some room. Loses it briefly, but it's picked up in the end by Reflagus, who is being pressed tightly by Skeen, who's also been excellent for the Snipers so far. And this time the Snipers will clear the puck out of the zone. Vandercleet, however, will change that one. Gets onto the puck, and it's a foot race now for the puck, but it's going to be Natasha Hudson who gets there first, just beating Jensen to the puck. But Skeen gets in. Longhouse tries to take the shot, but it's blocked by McPherson. Puck down deep in the corner, and Longhouse going in, but she will be blocked off by Natasha Hudson, who's trying to get a stick on that puck. The puck will come out of the zone for the Inferno. They pick it up from Jamesis, but Jamesis not able to get enough on the stick. But now Robinson with a chance, going wide, being pushed wide. Looks around the back of the net, tries to get a wraparound shot and a bit of a cheeky backhander, which took everyone by surprise, except for Eleanor Watson, who said, "Not today, not on my watch, no goals for you." And denied once more the Inferno. It was a good opportunity. It was Jess McPherson, when we've seen how effective she can be. Tried to look like she was going for a wraparound, but in the end tried for a sneaky backhander, but it wouldn't go. We have just over 3 minutes to play in the first. Nice move up the ice quickly by Jodie Dundas, trying to put some pressure on Hudson. He did so, forcing the deep pass with that much power on it. The Snipers looking to break it out and see if they can tag themselves another goal. They've got the puck nicely out of the zone, but Vandercleet looking up, and she finds an option in Muzmovic. Muzmovic circling around, trying to find a lane. Ran into too many feet. It's Hudson who is trying to find an opportunity, but she was pressed by Dundas. Has a second go. Puck goes through everyone except for Bleakley, who fires it up the ice. Puck now coming back through the middle of the neutral zone, and it's McPherson this time with a bit of room. Dundas, though, with a beautiful poke check, takes the puck off her beautifully. And she didn't expect that. Nice play there by Dundas. But it's flashing down into the corner now. Hudson, she loses the puck, and it's going to go all the way down for an icing. No, didn't quite. The referee has waved it off, and Van der Kleep now plays the puck up through the middle of the neutral zone, and it's stolen there by Elizabeth Bull. She couldn't do enough with it to turn it into a shot, and it goes across the front. Van der Kleep with a second opportunity now to clear the puck out of the zone. This time she takes the safety of the boards, but charging in Sobol, who's stolen the puck again, and she's got Skeen just keeping the puck alive as well. Dundas trying to go in and put some pressure on Jess Meggs, who's trying to clear the puck out. Meggs hasn't had much of a chance yet today to shine, but she's got plenty of time left. Sobol fires through everyone, gets past Van der Kleep, puts the puck up high looking for Skeen. Skeen can't quite get enough on it, but now she's got some space. She winds and chips the shot in, but it goes harmlessly behind the net. Van der Kleep now picks it up again, being pressed again. Good pressure by Dundas, but it comes out to Muzmovic, who gets around Dalcin, but she's also got to get beat Skeen. Skeen putting a lot of pressure on her, forces her wide. Puck goes wide of the net, and in that case, it will be for the Snipers once more. Watson, who plucks it out of the air and says, "That puck's mine." I'll hang on to it for a moment. Here you are, a referee. You can have it now, but it's not going in the net. Not on Watson's watch tonight, at least not so far. We have 1 minute to play in the first. 1-0 lead to the Snipers at this time. Not sure why that's not showing up on the main scoring system, but that'll work itself out. It is certainly showing up on the scoreboard. With a minute to go. 4 shots on the net to the Inferno, but none of them going in. Watson has so far been outstanding with a 100% record through the first. We won't say the curse word to put the hex on the goalies as the Snipers clear the puck out, but they only get it as far as Jennings, who fires it in, looking for a cheeky rebound. Meggs there, almost able to get enough on it, but she's knocked over. Sobol just putting a body in the way and saying again, "No way, not on my watch." And now it's Longhouse looking up the ice, trying to find Jensen across on the other side. Does so. Beautiful pass straight onto the stick. Jensen not able to get a handle on it, but it's played out of the net by Robertson. Billy Robertson there plays the puck across, but only as far once more as Sobol, who dumps it up the ice, trying to find some teammates. But, not able to get past Jennings. And the puck goes into the defensive zone for the Inferno, who just run the clock down. And at the end of the first, we have a 1-goal lead to the Snipers. Snipers 1, Inferno 0. Can't give you the shots on the net at the moment, although I can. Sorry, my apologies. It is 5 shots on the net to the Inferno, with 1 to the Snipers, but 1 shot, 1 goal. And that's all you need. And it was a ripper by Georgia Sobol, who benefited from a little bit of a screen. I don't think Sam Hockey saw it coming. And it whistled past her right shoulder, straight into the net for that 1 goal for the Snipers to give that lead at the end of the first. So far, we've seen some pretty inventive play there by Sobol. She's been very active in attack. We haven't seen that much yet from Jess Meggs, who's normally one of the highlight players for the Inferno. She's just been a little bit subdued this evening. Looks like they've got Bron Cashin over there coaching them this evening, filling in for their normal coach. And we'll see if she can get a little bit more intensity out of them. They're certainly getting shots on the net. They've had 4 so far. It's 5 so far, but they just haven't been able to convert it. One really nice opportunity by Jess McPherson, who got a nice little, looked like it was going to be a wraparound. And then she snuck across in front of the net and tried a little cheeky backhander, but Watson was there and said, "You are denied." And that's how it's been so far for the Inferno. We're about to get underway in the second. We'll see if the Inferno can get up. They would desperately like a win. They haven't won a game so far this season, so they would dearly love to win this one tonight and get themselves another point on the scoreboard. Pretty desperate for it. You'd have to suggest the Snipers, the Inferno, they would like to win. The Snipers, well, they haven't had all the play, but they've certainly looked pretty good. Sobol has been outstanding in defence. She is an absolute rock. You'd want her on your team in just about any grade, I reckon. It's Bleakley now, who just tries to backhand it out, but nice forechecking pressure by the Inferno. They take a shot. Watson drives it into the corner nicely. Inferno do have a couple of loose players floating around the side. Dalcin sees it and cleans it up. There was an opportunity there. It was Riflagus who was floating around. Riflagus now tries to get on the puck, but Watson is there, snatches it and says, nope, not a chance, not on my watch. Watson making a good job there of picking up. Nice play there, Riflagus. You put herself in a good spot. It was unmarked for a long time, but the Inferno couldn't get the pass across to her that they would have liked. With the defensive pressure by the Snipers there. And it will be Longhouse taking the face-off for the Snipers. A little bit of an indistinct one, but in the end wins it back to come east. And, McPherson now trying to get another backhander, but surrounded by a wall of blue, and it's Longhouse breaking it out. She's being pressed by Nuzvomic. Can't quite get enough on it. Vanderkleet now plays it back to Nuzvomic again. He's looking for chances, but Jensen steals it from her from behind. And now the Inferno with a chance. They've got 4 wide on 2 Snipers, but back for them Dalcin. But Dalcin only plays it as far as Snipers in a bit of a wall. So as a wall of Inferno who do a great job on the forecheck of keeping everyone in. Now it's Vanderkleet who tried but couldn't get in. Hudson now tries to get a shot in as well. And Sniper's pretty keen to get the puck out of the zone, but Hudson doing a great job for the Inferno. McPherson takes the shot. Just dribbles across the front, deflected off something. Vanderkleet will go and pick it up for the Inferno, but it goes all the way for icing. And they will be brought back. And a couple of the Snipers there trying to get a sneaky change might just be brought back on the ice. I think it might have been Dervish there, not Dervish, sorry, it might have been Leahy who was trying to get a change. Right, sorry, it might have been Claudia Comis there trying to get a change, but she'll be brought back on. Maybe. Nope. We're going to let it go. Regardless, we have a face-off now in the defensive zone for the Snipers. Face-off won nicely by Meggs, who put it straight onto the goalie. Great centres trick that one, turn the face-off into a shot on the net. You'd be amazed how many times they go in. So Jess Meggs there getting her first shot on the net. It will count as one. It will go in. It certainly puts a bit of pressure on the goaltender. Inferno now not able to get that puck in the net. As Jennings just loses it in her feet briefly. But now the Inferno with a little bit of time, playing it up the ice, trying to find a rink. Everyone's sort of standing still for the Inferno. They're not moving enough. They need to get some momentum going when they've got the puck stationary. Jennings now again looking for a passing option. Tries to find Rink, but Rink can't get enough on it. And it's Blakely for the Snipers going back to clean it up. She'll rim it around the back of the net and does. Puts a lot on that one. Looking to play the puck up to Skeen, who now has room in front of her, but she's got Jess Meggs chasing her. Good pressure there, Meggs, forcing the pass across. Shelley Jensen not quite able to get enough speed in to put sufficient pressure on the Inferno, but she doesn't manage to clear it up high. Nice play in the end, getting it to Sobol, back to Jennings. Trying to find a pass that goes across the front of the net there, almost to Skeen. Now, can they turn it into another scoring opportunity? The Infernos, though, with possession, looking to play it out. Jennings trying to play it up the ice, but doesn't get it as far as it's like. Sobol winds, Sobol shoots, puck's loose in front of the net, and not quite clearing it out. Nice play there, Lay keeping the puck in for the Snipers, but loses a footing in the process. The puck out now. Meg's trying to clear it up. She's got the puck out of the zone, but not as far as she would have liked. And it's Maddie Dundas now almost able to get into the puck, driven in deep into the corner. That is going to go for icing. And the referees will call that one back. And all of the Snipers trying to get a change. This time the referees alert to it, and they're saying, no, sorry guys, get back on the ice. You cannot have a rest. Get back down there and do what you're told. So Denise Rink there tried to sneak off. She knows the rule. If the referees aren't watching, you try and get away with it. But they were paying attention. And, as a result, the Inferno with tired legs for this shift. And they clear the puck out of the zone and get the change they wanted. Nice little backhander there in front. Kermes couldn't quite get it on the net, but good work. Inferno now have a bit of space. And charging down to the puck. She's going to win the race there. Oh, tough call on Elizabeth Jamesis. You can win the race to the icing. And I think she'd be a little bit disappointed there. The referees made the call. It's a bit of a safety issue. One of the things about an icing is if you're the team that play the puck up the ice, if you beat the puck to where the referees think you would get to the puck first by roughly the time you get to the face-off dots, then you can whop off the icing. But the problem with that is if you misjudge it a little bit, you go head first into the boards at the other end and get an injury. So one of the rules about icing is that the referees make a call early as to whether or not you could win the race. In that instance, Jesus may well have won it, but the referee said, we'll bring it back for an icing anyway. We don't want anyone getting back in it. Wisely so. Jodie Dundas now just puts a backhand across the net. Clearing it out now through the ice, blasting up the middle is Jamesis, who tries to get a backhander across the front, but it is harmlessly behind the net. But now it's loose in front again. Jamesis trying to get some more stick on it. Longhouse, though, will clear it up the ice. And a little bit of a battle now, the two, but the puck plays up the ice. Hudson now manages to get past just about everyone, puts it in. Jamesis gets a shot. The puck's loose in front for the Inferno. They couldn't quite get enough on it, though. And it's Hudson now losing the puck at her feet, cleaning the puck up the ice now. Jamesis with another chance. She just runs it into the middle. Audrey Dalcin, however, is there to clean it up. Gets the puck out of the zone as the Inferno race over to get a change. So Van der Kleet now with room. She tries to skate across the middle of the ice. Loses the footing just a little bit. The puck's still loose in the slot, though. Hudson tried to get it in, not able to clear it this time. Dalcin, puck down on the half-boards. Dalcin tries to clear it up the ice, but it's kept in beautifully by the Inferno. Around the back of the net now. It's Bleakley just trying to win the puck up the ice off Savick. Bleakley with another chance, rips it up the ice, clears the zone, but that is unfortunately for the Snipers going to go all the way for an icing, and it will be brought back. No change for the Snipers, stay on the ice. Dalcin looked like she was pretty keen to get off and have a rest, but sorry, you've got to stay on. And the puck will be brought back. 8 shots on the net so far to the Inferno, 2 to the Snipers. The score 1-0 to the Snipers with just over 9 minutes to play in the first. The first looking back to Van der Kleet, trying to see if she can get the puck back to her and get a shot on the net. That will probably be her plan. But it doesn't quite work out, and it's Skeen now trying to get the puck through the middle of the defensive zone. She's battling McPherson, gets the puck up, but it's kept in beautifully by Nismovic. But Nismovic just picked off there by Longhouse. A nice piece of stick work. Longhouse tried to get some pressure too on Van der Kleet, and it's losing a footing with Skeen, who got a stick tangled up in just about everything else as well. Managed to get back up pretty quickly though, the puck out of the zone, all the Inferno offside. First looking to try and do something with it, but she's got Skeen putting pressure on her. Skeen gives up on that one. Longhouse now putting pressure on McPherson as Nismovic comes blasting in the other side, looking to pick up the pass. Tries to, but Skeen was there. Skeen rode her back all the way, could see the threat coming, and now it's Longhouse trying to clear the puck out. She's got Skeen and finds her. Skeen being back-checked on by Nismovic, runs out of room, but now she's got a chance. She's got Jensen loose in the slot if she can get the pass across to her. Pass comes across, it's a little bit too deep for Jensen, who now tries to put the puck through the slot. She's pressed tightly by Hudson. Now McPherson plays the puck up the ice, being chased, a lot of pressure there. One thing both teams are good at is owning that neutral zone and making sure their players have a lot of pressure. As Sayole tries to get the puck up, here's the zone with a little bit of help from Elizabeth Bull. And now it's Jess Meggs who fires the puck on the net. And Watson says, no, you can put that one back in the corner. Jensen now, Meggs free, but the pass to her just went across in front. Meggs with the chance possibly to get a backhand. Tries to, but doesn't get enough on it. Nismovic now looking for a chance. And it's Meggs looking again to put in the slot, but lay there. And Inferno not quite able to finish off. Very, very good opportunity there for them, though, with Nismovic very nearly picking up pass from Meggs. Meggs with another chance, fires on the net. Watson in the way. Lay clears it out. Snipers will be pretty keen to get this puck out. There's been some sustained pressure. Looking to clear the puck out the ice now. They finally managed to almost get it out, but Meggs cleans it up for the Inferno. She'll have another go. The puck's still loose in the slot. This time it is Sobol who says that's enough. He's had enough of this silliness. She will clear the puck out of the zone. She just blasts through everyone. But the puck kept in by Nismovic. But Sobol this time says, righto, that's it. We'll get a change and fix that one out. It took a while for the Snipers, but they managed to clear the puck out of the zone in the end through the skill and experience of Georgia Sobol. We've seen so many times through this series. Blasting on through the ice is Bull again. Puck goes around the back of Sam Hockey in the net for the Inferno as the puck ridden into the corner. Pops out. Meggs now looking for an opportunity. Trying to find one in Blake. Blake this time plays the puck up the ice. Gets just past Rink. Not able to quite get onto it as Bleakley cleared the puck out of the zone with a nice strong piece of work. Longhouse now tries to move in. She's got Jensen in front of her. Not Jensen. Sorry. We will have a defensive zone face-off now for the Inferno, who have to play the puck back up the ice and get it out of the zone if they can. Matilda Jennings, who I got stuck on there just briefly. Matilda is responsible for Hockey Fights Cancer program, where she's been very successful at doing a lot of fundraising for that. We're very proud of her contribution to the battle against that evil disease. Regardless, now she's got the puck and she looks up the ice for an option. She's got Rink. Rink standing a bit still, but Jennings goes past her with a bit of speed. She's being ridden off into the corner, but gets a shot across the front of Watson, who just watches it go into the corner. This time, the Inferno with a bit of a chance. Alexis tried to get something on it, but it ended up being a bit of a backhander that went nowhere in particular. And it is Skeen skating up the middle. Being pushed wide by Jennings, gets around Jennings. She's driven into the corner though, and deprived of the puck with a nice puck poke check there by Jamesis, who is having a great game. Puck comes across the front of the net. And it is once more across the front of the net, but Hockey this time just gets enough on it to drive it out. Skeen battling in the slot. She wants that puck. Good battle for position between Skeen and I'm not sure who it is, but it goes in. May well have been Skeen. We'll see this on the replay in just a moment. Skeen battling away in the front. It looks like Skeen may have picked up a deflection. We'll only really be able to see that from the top down. We get the top-down angle on that one, but Skeen in the right place. You can see she was battling for that spot, managed to stay put, and as a result, the Snipers now with a 2-0 lead. Not a bad outcome for them so far with 4 minutes to go in the second period. Inferno want to get one, get themselves back in this game. 2 goals not enough to be a lead. Here they are with a bit of a chance now. Person going down the side, being pushed out wide by Sobol. Sobol takes the puck off her, but loses a stick in the process. Trying to clear the puck up the ice, but just getting a bit tangled up with each other there. The Snipers in Robertson, who couldn't quite get the puck out of the zone as well as she would have liked. Now driving in deep with it is Hudson. Hudson puts it across the front of the net. Sobol takes. Savic took a shot, but Watson was there to clean it up. Robinson now with another chance. She's got a bit of room. She chooses to wait on the shot and tried to get maybe a deflection from Savic, but it will be cleared out. But not all the way. Hudson now with some chance, and she gets it across. Nice deflection across the front. Nearly an own goal there by Saolay, but fortunately she managed to put it into the pads of Watson. And no goal for the Inferno. A good opportunity. They had a couple of chances. McPherson made some good space. Hesitated a little on the shot, but very nearly a goal for the Inferno. They'll be pretty keen to get the puck in. I can bet Keir van der Kleet would like to tickle the twine if she could. Very much get a decent shot away if the puck comes back to her. She's in the right spot for it. But, puck goes into the corner. A bit of hesitation from the Snipers, not quite sure as to who is to go and get it. And as a result, it comes across the front of the net, nearly to Megs. And it is dumped out by Snipers in Calm East, but it's gone not quite as far enough for icing. Across to Megs, who's got a little bit of room, but Sobol is there to make sure nothing comes of it. And Sobol with another chance. She's got a bit of room in front of her. Fans on the first shot, ridden into the corner there by Keir van der Kleet. And it's Megs now trying to put it around the back of the net, nearly put it into the net. Off the deflection there, but lucky to get away with that backhander. But now the puck is brought out by the Inferno, and they've got numbers. Lay gets the puck back up the ice, but only as far as Natasha Hudson, who tries to put the puck in deep, but it runs into a million feet. And now the Snipers regain possession. Whipping around the back of the net, trying to find a passing lane. They've got Skeen looking for it in the top of the neutral zone. And the pass complete. Nice pass in the end to Skeen. He gets around van der Kleet. Got a little bit of room, Skeen now. She's going to throw, goes wide, takes the shot. Puck loose in the front. Snipers Inferno back in sufficient numbers there to fix it up as they battle on the boards there. Nizmovic skating around the back of the net. She was being pressed tightly by Jodie Dundas. Puck up the half boards. Not going anywhere in particular as it wobbles around the back of the net. Sam Hockey just gets a stick on it to make it safe. Just trying to clear the puck up the ice. It does for the Inferno. They clear it out of the zone. Dalcin racing back. She's being pressured tightly. She goes around the back of the net looking for a line, and it's Megs who saw it coming, picked it up. Megs shoots. Puck comes through Watson, bounces off Watson's stick, and caught beautifully there by Watson, who made that look a little bit easier than it was. Megs with a great chance. You can see she read that play beautifully. She saw the wraparound pass was the rim pass was going to come out of defence, and she was just on the far side waiting for it. Beautiful read there by Jess Meggs. Not that long ago, Jess hadn't played hockey. And by golly, the improvement in her is amazing. Racing now back to get the puck for the Inferno. Sophie Mangan. She scrapes around the back of the net. Just hesitates a little bit on the decision as to what to do with it, and it's in the end, it ends up being Jennings trying to clear the puck up the ice, but doesn't get it out. Snipers now with another chance. But this time Jennings comes out. She's got 2-on-1 if she wants to use it. She's got 3-on-1 now, but Dalcin made a pick and got away with it. Puck comes across the front of the net, but back in defence and in numbers, the Snipers. And that will end the second period there. Kermiste not quite able to get past the feet of Mangan. And the clock will sound the horn for the end of the second period. It is 2 goals to the Snipers, none to the Inferno. The Inferno, however, have outshot the Snipers almost 3-1, 15-6 shots to the Inferno for the Snipers. So in the net for the Snipers, in the net for the Snipers, Eleanor Watson having quite a workout. But she's done a great job of defending those couple of good chances that the Inferno have had. They have not been able to convert. They've had some good chances, and that's basically a game of probability. If you throw enough pucks at the net, sooner or later the goalie's going to let one through, whether it's a mistake or a good shot or who knows, or just a little bit of blindsiding. That's what the Inferno will need to do. They're piling the pressure on, but they just haven't been able to crack it through yet. But they've got one period to score at least 2 goals. 2 goals gets them the tie if they can keep the Snipers down. And 3 will get them the win. 2 goals is not enough of a lead to write it off by any stretch of the imagination. We've seen lots of teams have 2-goal leads and throw them away as the other team really starts to pile on the pressure. Watch 2 with a couple of minutes to go. If there's only 1 or 2 goals in it, the Inferno may decide to remove their goalie from the ice and go 6-on-5. It's a risky strategy, but it works more often than you'd think. When it doesn't work, it's embarrassing, but you have to roll the dice towards the end of a game. If you're down, you may as well give it a go. Throw in the extra player and see what you can do and flood the ice with a lot of pressure. And sometimes the other team will lose their minds, and you can score goals in those circumstances, especially if it's close. We will have stop time for the last 2 minutes of the game. So if there's a 2-goal differential or less, every stoppage will mean the clock will stop with 2 minutes to go. It doesn't happen until the last 2 minutes of the game, but it is in the favour of the team that's down because it allows them to keep piling on the pressure. Can the Inferno do it? Can they get their first win of the season? As the Snipers just a little bit indecisive as to where to go. They get themselves sorted out. The Snipers win the face-off to Kermiste. Kermiste plays it back to Lay. Lay looking up the ice for Jensen. But Jensen couldn't quite get onto it. It goes down deep for Van der Kleet, who skates around the back of the net, just holding off the forechecking pressure. Gets round 1. She's got room in front of her now. She's got 3 players with lots of support. Goes wide, she winds, she gets a little bit of a shot on, but Watson deflects it into the corner. Just play there by Claire, but she had a lot of support, just chose not to use it. And now the puck is played out. Now the opposite situation, we have a 2-on-1 now. Sobol, sorry, not Sobol, what am I talking about? We'll get that right eventually. Charging in was the Snipers. And now it goes around the back of that. The Inferno will clear it out in Reflagus. She gets the puck up to McPherson, who's got room in front of her this time. She elects to go wide. She's got rank as well. McPherson gets past 1, tries to take the shot, just puts it wide of the net. She might have had Watson beaten there, but she didn't have the net beaten. The puck comes out now to Shelley Jensen, who's being chased by the Inferno defence there in Hudson. Goes in deep, and to pick it up now for the Snipers will be Georgia Sobol, who has a ton of room in front of her. Jess Meggs there was caught offside. Rink goes in to put some pressure on, only enough to force the pass, and it went up to Skeen, who puts it behind the net. The Inferno will play it up looking for Meggs, but Longhouse picks it. Longhouse, nice shot through legs, almost created enough of an opportunity to beat everyone. The puck's still in the net now. Jodie Dundas just gets a little bit tangled up, but keeping it in, the Snipers. And they've got the puck deep in the corner as Longhouse now has a little bit of room. She's going to have pressure when she gets there. Puts the puck across the front of the net. But it comes out and will be cleared out by the Inferno. Only as far as Lay, who finds Dundas. But Dundas finds Rank, who's on the wrong team. And Lay tries to play the pack back up. But it won't go where the Snipers wanted it. And now it goes all the way back for Blakely to pick up behind the net. But that will be Another icing, and the puck will be brought back to the Snipers' defensive zone to give the the Inferno's defensive zone to give the Snipers another chance to pour on some pressure. But the thing about the defensive zone face-off is it is sometimes a fantastic counter-attacking opportunity. Watch for the Snipers' defence up on the blue line to creep in, thinking I might be able to score me a goal here. And what that does sometimes is lets the other team. You can see there Dalcian in very close. Not quite quick enough on the movement out there was the Inferno, but they certainly had the chance. Rink watching for it and waiting. She's not able to do enough with it, and Mangan tried to play it up ice as well. Snipers with that 2-goal lead with just on 12.5 minutes to play. They don't need to do anything particularly risky. All they need to do is just keep putting the puck down the other end and conserve the play. Leakley now being tightly pressured, can't quite get on the puck the way she'd want to. But she gets the puck out of the zone in the end. It's a little bit lost on the backhand and almost plays it back into the zone for herself, but it's Blakely now who plays it up the ice, and it will go across though. Jamesis now with a bit of room, but she's got 2 blue jerseys in front of her. She loses possession of the puck. And, driving in deep to pick it up, the Snipers. Jensen on the half boards, but McPherson trying to steal it. Jensen loops around the back of the net for the Snipers, but loses possession of it, and it's loose in front now. They're loose behind for the Inferno. This is where they need to score a goal. They've got good opportunity, but they haven't got enough of an opportunity to get past Eleanor Watson, who once more swallows it up. And we will have another defensive zone face-off for the Snipers. All they need to do is clear the puck out of the zone and keep turning the Inferno around. The Inferno have got to pour on the pressure, and that's what they've been doing. Another couple of shots this period. Sooner or later, one of them will go. Savic looking to try and get in from the wing position in front of the net. Goes around the back of the net. Chamisa's now beaten by Skeen, but the puck held in. Skeen now tries to break it out and find Jensen, but Jensen couldn't get enough on it. It went back to Hudson. He played it up the ice for the Inferno, and now driving in deep for that with Lugas. He's got pressure from Skeen. Skeen plays it up the ice, finds Jensen. Jensen gets it past Hudson. Vandercleet, though, to clean it up for the Inferno. Will make it safe, dumping it in. Only as far as Lay. Now a bit of an opportunity for the Inferno. Hudson drives it in past Skeen, pushes the puck deep into the corner. He's got no one in the slot, though, the Inferno. That's they need to get someone in there quickly, taking advantage of that play. Just a little bit slow on the attack. Vandercleet gets past Jensen once more, but here comes Skeen. Skeen gets around 1, gets around 2. It is forced wide by the back-checking poke check of Robertson. McPherson, sorry. And the puck will go behind the net for the Inferno. McRobertson now being pressed by Skeen. Skeen puts enough pressure on her to take the puck off her, but Hudson has a bit of chance now. She's moving up the ice, but she's got Jodie Dundas with her loading up the pressure, forcing the dump. And the puck comes back up for the Snipers. They clear the puck out of the zone. But the Inferno put it straight back in through McPherson. Pressing in on the corner. It's a bit of a double Inferno sandwich. Puck behind the net now as everyone decides to have a bit of a lie down. And now Skeen for the Snipers tries to break it out, but Kev Vandercleet was there. Kept it in beautifully. Skating around the back of the net now is Sobol, who's been so effective, not just with a goal, but also with great dominance of the defensive zone. Sobol is one of the outstanding players, but McPherson, though, has the puck, tries to get a shot, runs around wide, forced deep into the corner. She's got Sobol with her, keeping a close eye on her. Snipers battling for position in front of the net. Sobol saying, "You are not seeing me." You can see that tussle. You can see Georgia Sobol just saying, "There's no way I'm going to let you stand in front of the net here." And she pushes out Georgia Mismovic quite nicely. That's beautifully played defensive work there by Georgia Sobol. Exactly what you need to do. If you set up a party in front of the goalie, you can expect a rough reception. Pete tries to find another option. She's got Nismovic blasting in the side. Tries to get a shot around the front, but in the end the puck bounced off something. The referee's blown a whistle, and we will have stoppage in play with 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go. The Snipers with a 2-goal lead over the Inferno. The Inferno now 19 shots on the net. Snipers just the 7, but from that 7 they've scored 2 goals. The Inferno have absolutely piled on the pressure, but Eleanor Watson has been a brick wall thus far this evening for the Inferno and kept everything the Snipers could throw out of the net. And they sneak one past her. trying pretty hard to do it. Racing now back to get the puck, but it's going to go for icing. Is Jensen. Sorry, Jennings. I'll get there eventually. Jennings just coasting back there a little bit for that. You've got to be a little bit mindful on those back checks. One of the other players is coming quickly. They can take the puck. They can beat the race, win the race, sorry, to nullify the icing. But in that particular case, Jennings didn't need to do all that quickly. I think she'd seen what was coming, which was nothing. So where the Snipers want to speed the game up if they can. The clock's not on their side. They've only got the 7.5 minutes now to play to get at least 2 goals. Certainly not impossible. They don't want to waste time. Just puck going into the corner for the Snipers. Inferno looking to try and get another shot on there. Megs just ran into the stick of Dalcian. As the Snipers tried to clear it out of the zone but couldn't quite. Megs now with a chance for the Inferno, but she couldn't get enough on it. Playing the puck up the ice, they find Jensen, but Jensen immediately robbed by the Inferno in Mangan. Mangan has the same thing done to her. She tried to skate the puck in on her own and ran into defensive pressure. A bit of a common theme of this game. Now it is Longhouse who almost gets past Jennings, but Jennings managed to get enough on it to break Longhouse's attack up. And the puck will go back the other way for the Inferno, and it's Rink putting a shot on the net, but it goes wide. Watson got some stick on it, but probably didn't need to. And now the puck comes out to Skeen on the other side. Skeen tried to play the puck up the ice, looking for options. Tried to get it across to Shelley Jensen, but she couldn't get enough movement on it to get to that puck. Maybe tired from a pretty long game last night. Genesis just fans on the shot. Good pressure there by Dalcian. Skeen also trying to break up this Inferno attack. Snipers doing a good job defensively here of just making sure that any shots on the net don't have anything on them. Jensen now tries to play the puck up the ice, but she's robbed. But the puck does come out of the zone for the Inferno, putting them all offside. Snipers now with time and space, bleakly looking up the ice. She doesn't have to panic. She's got room. No one's actually coming down to put any pressure on her. The puck played up the ice, and in the end it goes to Hudson, who looks to get around Dundas. Does. She's got a bit of room, Hudson. She goes wide, gets a shot on the net, but it bounces off Watson's stick. Watson's pad, and is gloved by Watson. And yet another shot to the Inferno. Yet another save to Eleanor Watson. She has been a brick wall. She's only got to hold them out for another 5.5 minutes. Something every goalie likes to have on their scorecard. A fair bit of superstition in hockey, so you can't say the word until afterwards, which you'd be pretty keen for it. McPherson now wins the face-off for the Inferno. Gets another chance, but the puck goes around the back of the net. Leahy goes around to try and put some pressure on her. McPherson now being pressed tightly by the Snipers' defence. He's got 2 on her. The puck just jammed up. All the Snipers need to do is just keep running that clock down. They're just it's Skeen there, just driving McPherson into the boards and holding her. She manages to get the puck out in the end. It comes up to Van der Kleet, who's got lost it in her feet. Puck goes down quickly into the other side, and it's a foot race. And Hudson just manages to win the race, but she was being pressed closely by Skeen and Dundas. As the Snipers come in, Sobol tries to get a shot on. Skeen loses her footing. Up the ice now, the Inferno managed to break it out as Dundas going back to clean it up for the Snipers. Gets a little bit of backhand on it, but not enough to clear the puck out of the zone. Here's a chance for the Inferno. Can they turn this into a scoring opportunity as Hudson tried to create something there? But it is Skeen who breaks it out, finding Dundas. Dundas looking up the ice, try and find a passing option. She's got pressure, but she dumps the puck across ice into the corner. Not bad play there. She Dundas, it runs the clock down, and it forces the Inferno to have to go back and get it. And as a result, Leahy manages to pinch in, and the puck loose in front of the net for the Snipers, but the Inferno clear it out, and it's Megs who managed to get the puck out of the zone. Now with another opportunity, Van der Kleet looks up ice, trying to find an option. She's got 3 Snipers, but no one actually putting any real pressure on her. They were offside. So she skates up the side, gets past everyone. It's a puck in the middle, and it's Megs going into the corner. She skates back around the front. Megs, she's in good position, looking for that pass, trying to create that movement. The Snipers Inferno do have a loose player in the slot, but eventually picking it up, the Snipers, they see the threat. And Come East will try and play it up the ice, but didn't manage to clear the puck out of the zone. Keeping it in there, Van der Kleet flies it across the front of the net. Bleakley tried to get some stick on it, but in the end it is Watson who once more makes it safe for the Snipers. Nice play there, Watson. She has been outstanding. 21 saves so far with 3 minutes to go. We'll be very shortly into stop time. So every time the whistle blows, the clock will stop. Taking the face off now is Jamesis for the Inferno. Can she create a scoring opportunity out of this? Wins the face off. Tries to get a shot up the ice, but trying to clear the puck out of the ice. The Inferno keeping it in. Sorry, the Snipers keeping it in the Inferno puck in the slot area. Can they create another opportunity? It's bobbling around, but no shot. This time it is Dundas for the Snipers, and she is away, but she's being chased by a bucket load of Inferno. That was Jennings there, who did a great job of just dispossessing Chrissy Dundas. And now playing it back up the ice, the Snipers. Only as far as the Inferno D, looking up the ice again, but not able to clear it out there. The Snipers kept it in, but lost sight of the fact that they'd done it. Now Sim now tries to get it up past Nazmovic. Longhouse tries to do the same. Manages to put a bit enough pressure on Mangan there to get a chance. Longhouse moving around the front, takes a shot. Longhouse scores a goal for the Snipers. Gets around the back of Sam Hockey. Sam came out to try and pick it off, but Longhouse managed to just get her to commit a little early. You can see she comes across. It's on her forehand, and then she just manages to sneak past all of the defence, including Sam, who had gone down to try and cut off the option. But it wasn't enough, and now the Snipers have a 3-goal lead with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go in the third and final period. So there will be no stop time because the scoring gap is more than 2 goals. The clock will now continue to tick. Great for the Sniper, great for the Inferno, not so good for the Snipers. Can they get one? Get themselves on the board and really pile on the pressure? We will see. Cleat now just clears the puck up the ice, trying to find some help in Megs. Lay now clears it up, tries to get it up to Jensen, but Jensen loses possession. And it goes down for Hudson, looking up ice again for the Inferno. Tries to find Robinson and Rank. Got through both of them, and it's Sobol, who has been so strong for the Snipers, just wisely pumping it back down as Van der Kleet skating around the back of the net, but she's surrounded by Snipers. Hasn't got much room there to move. She's got Rank as a passing option up high, but can't really get it through to her. McPherson now skating around the back. She's got room to skate up the front and does. And she go on a solo skate all by herself, but she's going to be pressed there tightly by Brooks Keane, who says, no, we are going to deny you, and the hand of the referee goes up for probably an offside, forcing the Inferno out again. All the Snipers need to do here now is just dump the puck down the other end. They've only got 30 seconds to play to hold on to a 3-goal lead. Can they give their goaltender the thing that they should dearly love to have? And then the puck around the back of the net for the Snipers. They drive the puck up. Skeen clears the zone. She's got Jensen with her. Skeen gets around Hudson. She's only got Van der Kleet in front of her now. She's driven into the corner. Van der Kleet gets enough stick on the ice to deflect it. And with just on 4 seconds to go, the puck loose in the front for the Inferno. Jensen now driving into the corner, and that winds it up. We can say it now. Eleanor Watson, 21 shots and a shutout to Eleanor Watson. She'll be very, very pleased about that, as indeed will be the Snipers. A great contest there for her. They certainly piled the pressure on. They got what they needed, which was lots and lots of shots on the net, but they didn't turn into the thing they actually needed, and that was the scoreboard. So that concludes this round. Coming up tomorrow, we have the feature game of the Women's Pro League, which is at 4 p.m. here at IceHQ. And that is between the Inferno and the Snipers, the second and third team on the ladder for the Women's Pro League. The Dogs so far in the Women's Pro League undefeated. The Inferno and the Snipers, that'll be a great contest indeed. So we're looking forward to bringing that one to you tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. And for the Tier 2 Women's Competition Round 8, it will be on Friday the 2nd of August. 9:40 p.m, so the same bat time and the same bat channel as we had it here this evening. The Snipers will be playing the Dogs, and the Inferno have the bye.